ASMR Gaming News. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a nice amount of news this week. Let's just jump right in with the Fortnite news, because I know a lot of you always care about Fortnite. So, Fortnite new season. It's going to be Chapter 4, Season 2, and it will be releasing in less than a week, exactly on the 8th of this month, so next Wednesday, or this Wednesday. So that's just a couple of days away from right now. I'm recording this on the 3rd, so yeah, that's literally like 5 days from now. So new season of Fortnite will be dropping, and there's already some leaks of, what it's going to be themed about on the internet. You can find it. There's leaks on like Twitter, on YouTube. I'm not really going to get into the leaks, but apparently there will be some kind of collab with an anime. From what I heard, it's going to be Attack on Titan. Now, this is not confirmed. This is a rumor, at least from what I heard from some people. So, we have something Attack on Titan related, possibly, that will be releasing in the new season of Fortnite. So, that is awesome. Wow. We always are getting like the best anime collabs. Hopefully, after Attack on Titan, we get, it would be nice to maybe get like One Piece. There's some others that I would like to see too. I don't think we'll ever see a Death Note collab with Fortnite. Who knows? It might happen, but I don't think so. There's some others that maybe one day, like Neon Genesis Evangelion would be nice. I could totally see a One Punch Man collab with Fortnite in the future, maybe. But yeah, so what we know so far is season's gonna be coming out on March 8th. They already have everything ready, the servers and everything. Like they could just flip the switch even today if they wanted to. So yeah, they're saying it's gonna be exciting. People are saying that this season is going to be kind of themed on futuristic style cities. At least that's what a lot of the Fortnite community on like Reddit and on Discord servers is saying, because I go on there just to hear what the community is talking about, and there's a lot of theories going around. But usually what Fortnite does is they'll give us like a season that's kind of, medieval. Like our current season has a lot of stuff with like knights and old style, castle buildings. And then they'll give us like a season that's more modern, with aliens and laser guns and futuristic city type areas like the Neo tilted, spot. So we might see some kind of like futuristic new locations on the map, at least from what I'm hearing. There's a lot of theories circulating for the new season of Fortnite. People are saying that the map is either going to become very like desert, dry in the snow area. So they're saying the ice is going to melt and it's going to be like a dry desert area, kind of like, on the old OG Fortnite map when we had, that whole area in the bottom right corner, which was just like completely, sand and cactuses and stuff like that. So, and I said cactuses, that's technically wrong. It's cacti. I know. Don't correct me in the comments. But yeah, looks like we're going to be getting something like that possibly. But there's another theory where Fortnite might get a volcano, the huge mountain, area in the center, or not in the center, but in the, main snow area of the map. There's like a huge mountain. People are saying that could be a volcano. And we might have like some huge like lava volcano area around there, possibly. So who knows what's gonna happen. I can't wait wait to see what comes out for the new season. I'm really excited, and I've been enjoying this season of Fortnite so far. So I think Chapter 4, they're doing everything really, really good, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. Next, we got some news about, let's see here, we got some news. Oh, this is interesting. So, we got some news about the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe new track DLC that's going to be coming out. So, for those that don't know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch has like a special DLC expansion where every couple of months Nintendo has been putting out a new wave of DLC, which are basically free courses if you have this expansion. And yeah, they revealed the new courses that are going to be coming out very, very soon. Let me post the screenshot here on the screen. I'll show it to everybody, but yeah, we're going to be getting some new Mario Kart 8 Deluxe courses. And some of them are actually like classic locations, like we're getting Mario Circuit from Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS. We're getting DK Summit from Mario Kart Wii, so very excited for those. And we are getting Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart Double Dash on the Nintendo GameCube. So they're adding like all these courses to the Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, course list. And it's going to be dropping on March 9th, so literally like a day after the Fortnite update comes out for the new season. A day later, we're going to be getting all this DLC for Mario Kart, so that is awesome. I'm very excited, and I will be playing these tracks on the channel. I've done that so far with all the courses, so can't wait to try out the new ones. I love playing Mario Kart. Let's see. Ooh, this is interesting. So 50 Cent, yeah, rapper 50 Cent, he teased something regarding GTA Vice City. So basically he came out to say that he has something that he is currently doing that is GTA Vice City related, and that's all he said. He said, right now I'm involved with something Vice City related. I will explain this later. And immediately you had like the entire, Rockstar GTA fanbase just like talking about this, trying to understand what was going on. So as of right now, this is a teaser. 50 Cent has not revealed anything, but he did say something which was interesting. He said, this is going to be bigger than power, trust me. And right now, if you go on his page, on 50 Cent's Instagram page, he has a huge like Vice City logo on there. Now, people immediately were like, oh, it's a remake of Vice City. They're going to be remaking Vice City. But technically, they just put out a Vice City like HD remaster just a while ago. They gave us San Andreas, GTA 3, and Vice City with like better graphics. The game had a lot of bugs and glitches, but GTA already gave us those games recently, so I don't think it's a remake. But the fact that 50 Cent mentioned Power, which is a TV series, everybody said that this might be some kind of movie or TV show. Like maybe he's working with Showtime, maybe he's working with HBO. We don't know, but it looks like 50 Cent is working with Rockstar to maybe make a Vice City movie or show of some kind. And honestly, it sounds amazing. I would absolutely love to watch a live action Vice City, show, especially if it's good quality, that could be amazing. So yeah, the story of Vice City is definitely entertaining. I would like to watch something inspired by that. So hopefully we get some news on this very soon, but yeah, it looks like something is definitely being worked on. Who knows? This could even be a GTA movie. Like, they might be making a series of movies based on the GTA games. Like, give us GTA Vice City, and then they might do GTA 3, then GTA San Andreas. Maybe they'll end it with GTA 5. Like, who knows? That would be really cool if they gave us, like, a franchise of movies. So, yeah. That's happening. That is happening. We just don't know what. Let's see. Very popular recently, Sons of the Forest, really big popular game, huge on Twitch, on YouTube, a lot of people playing and streaming this game. The developer for Sons of the Forest came out and basically hinted that they are planning on releasing an Xbox version in the future. So looks like Xbox fans are going to get a version of Sons of the Forest. Looks like the developer has been talking with Microsoft or something, like they have some kind of deal. So that's really nice. I predict that it will probably come out on Game Pass for Xbox if it does come out. So yeah, that is something to definitely look forward to if you're an Xbox, player. Let's see. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So the developers for the Hitman games, let me get their name up right here on the screen. But basically, developers for the recent Hitman games. Let me see exactly which ones they worked on. Oh, come on. Which game? I think they're the guys that worked on Hitman 3. Yeah, it's IO Interactive. So, the people that have worked on the recent Hitman games, they basically came out to say that, hey, we are going to be making a new fantasy RPG. And it's, completely separate from what our Hitman games are. And this has been rumored for a while. People are saying it might be an Xbox exclusive game, but nothing has been announced so far. But yeah, it's like a fantasy RPG made by the team that makes the Hitman games. So, you know what? Honestly, that team is really good at making Hitman. So I would love to see them try to make like a fun fantasy adventure game or something. Something like a Dragon Age or Skyrim, That would be really cool to see them try something like that. Maybe even like a Fable style game. So yeah, looks like they're working on that right now. There's no news except that they announced it. So the code name is Project Fantasy. That's the code name for this project. So hopefully we get more news about that soon. Wow, okay, Final Fantasy 16. We got a lot of news about this upcoming Final Fantasy 16 game this week. And fun fact, Final Fantasy 16 is coming out in exactly 16 weeks from right now. So that's kind of crazy. But wow, okay, so we got a bunch of news. They had a huge gameplay reveal this week, long gameplay video for Final Fantasy 16. The combat looks like it's a very fast action RPG. Reminded me of something like a Nier Automata mixed with Bayonetta or Devil May Cry with, Final Fantasy spells and attacks and things like that. So very fast paced. The action looks great. This looks like it's going to be a very fun Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 15 was also an action RPG, and it looks like Final Fantasy 16 is trying to do that, but even better. So, looks great, new trailer, and apparently a few weeks before the game releases, there's going to be a demo available to try out on PlayStation. So, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, or if you're not a fan, you're going to be able to try out the game in a demo first and see if you like it. So that's really nice. We have some bad news this week. EA has apparently fired over 200 Apex Legends QA testers in a Zoom call. So that is crazy. I've heard about stuff like this happening. Imagine you worked for EA, for one of their biggest games, Apex Legends, and they all invite you on a phone call on Zoom, and they're like, hey, we're gonna have to let all you guys go. Oh my goodness, that would be terrible. That is so sad. So yeah, it basically fired an entire studio that was QA testing stuff for Apex. So any problems that Apex Legends used to have with bugs or things like that would usually be found out by this team. They would send it in to the developers at EA, which would fix it, and then they would just keep doing that. So any problems that Apex had in the last few years most likely was fixed or caught by people from this team. So yeah, they fired all those people. So it looks like maybe I don't know. This is very strange. Maybe Apex Legends they think is not gonna have a lot of problems with glitches or things in the next few years. But it's very strange for them to just fire the whole team that works on QA, stuff like that. Basically, they're like the testers for how the servers are running, how the game's running. So yeah, a lot of people very angry about that right now. Twitter is full of like the developers that got fired. Some of them even got like interviewed, but there's not really any reasoning. They didn't say like, oh, they said that we weren't doing a good job. No, it's basically like all they were said is that they would be losing their jobs immediately. No reason why. And apparently they've been doing great. Like they're part of the community, and I've always tried to like make the game, to be like a good experience for the players. So very strange. I feel like EA is always making like the worst decisions with Titanfall and with Apex Legends now. Like I have no idea what's going on over there. I'm not gonna get into one of my EA rants, but I don't know, like Battlefront, Battlefield, Apex Legends, everything that they get involved with. I don't know. A lot of people are really mad about this though, especially the Apex Legends like players, because apparently like you need QA staff to help you with problems the game has. So in the future, if there's like a game-breaking glitch, that's not going to get found out by the staff. That's going to get found by players just playing the game. So that's a little bit strange they're doing that. So not a lot of people happy about that this week. We got some bad news about the Ubisoft super long in development game Beyond Good and Evil 2. Apparently, it has been reported that the studio head has lost his like job apparently, or he's left the position of like director of that game. Very, very bizarre. For those that don't know, Ubisoft is in a lot of trouble right now. France has a lot of like laws that protect their employees or people working in companies, and Ubisoft did a lot of kind of mean stuff to some of their staff. Let's put it that way. In the last year or two, since the pandemic started, they've been like firing people or forcing them to work in the offices. And when games haven't turned out well, they've been basically blaming everybody except the people in charge. So one of the main people, let me see what is his name? Carmona. Where's the full name? Okay, oh wow, okay, I can't even pronounce his full name. Apologies. It's a French name. It starts with a G. Carmona apparently left the Ubisoft studio, and he is currently being investigated by French labor authorities. So that does not sound good. But yeah, he was apparently like the managing director and head of the studio there at Ubisoft. So they're investigating him for something. I guess he wasn't treating the employees at the company right, or who knows what's going on. But this is crazy because this is yet another delay for Beyond Good and Evil 2. This game got announced back in like the early days of the PlayStation 4. I remember talking about it on the channel in my oldest videos, and that was like years and years ago. And here we are, 2023, still no news about Beyond Good and Evil 2. So I have no idea what's going on with that game. It might be canceled, who knows. They have not announced anything though. Elden Ring fans are extremely happy this week. From Software came out and announced an expansion for Elden Ring, and they rarely do this. A lot of the Dark Souls games don't really get DLC. I know Dark Souls 2 had Scholar of the First Sin, has a huge like DLC thing. I think Dark Souls 3 kind of had some DLC. I know Bloodborne had DLC. Like, I think it was mostly bosses though. But yeah, apparently this is gonna have like a huge expansion called Shadow of the Erd Tree. And yeah, it's been announced. It's currently in development, and it's going to be an expansion for Elden Ring. So you basically need to own Elden Ring, hopefully beat the game in order to play this expansion. But wow, that is super cool. People are very, very happy. And it makes a lot of sense considering Elden Ring sold extremely well. Last year was like Game of the Year for a lot of people. Let's see what else. So that's almost all the big important news for the week, if I'm gonna be honest. We have like one final piece of news, I guess. We can talk about this. The developers for Halo Infinite are kind of trying to get everybody back into their game, you know, because Halo Infinite has not been doing so well in the last few months. But they just put out a huge trailer for their Season 3 update, and they're basically saying that this is going to be their biggest multiplayer update yet for Halo Infinite. And they apologize to the community in some like forum posts. I think I talked about this a while ago, but they're trying to make things right with the Halo community, because a lot of Halo fans were not happy with Halo Infinite. They said that the game was missing a lot of single player and a lot of multiplayer features. So this big new update apparently is going to be adding some stuff like that. There's going to be fresh Forge content, 3 new, completely new maps, new weapons, equipment, and they're gonna have like huge like team battles and things like that. So they're kind of trying to make things like a Halo Reach, from what I heard some people saying. So looks good. Check out the new trailer. It's up right now. It's called Halo Infinite Season 3, The Echoes Within trailer. You can find it on YouTube. And honestly, I might have to try Halo Infinite again. The game was great. It just wasn't like the older Halos, you know. It didn't have that Halo feel, and there wasn't a lot of content. It felt very bare bones from what I played, I remember. So yeah, that's all the news for this week, or all the important news. Thank you all for listening, for watching, and I'll see you all next time. So long, and farewell.